This is Ganesh Kumar from Automotivate India. In the last episode, we covered the buyer's journey and ended up to the negotiation. And I promised that we'll discuss negotiation in our next episode. So, every customer or whatever, even everyone, before they finalize a deal, they always think, am I getting the best deal? And they tend to negotiate. Most of the time, our salespeople, they want to get away with this negotiations, and they end up giving discount which is already set, or even much more than that. They start discussing with the seniors and then try to extract on behalf of the customer, they try to extract some discounts or accessories. In that process, what happens is, it is not a win-win situation. The customer wins and the dealership loses, which causes frustration to the management and a lot of other complications. So what is required is, we have to be proficient in the art and skill of negotiation. You have to be proficient in the art and skill of negotiation. That is the most important thing. So what is required? Prepare, and prepare. Do your homework. You should understand the customer properly. Most of the salespeople, they have a mental hierarchy of attributes of the customer. Based on that, smart salespeople, they know how to deal with the customer. So how do they do that? One aspect is, never make your first offer in the process of a negotiation. Let the customer make the first step or the first movement in terms of negotiation. Based on that, then take it forward from there. Okay, then never be afraid of what you want to ask or what you want to say. Then another thing is, never be afraid to walk away from a negotiation. Many a time the customer threatens or customer starts blackmailing, and the customer says, okay, I've got a better offer from the competition. All these kind of things will come. So he might try to put you under pressure, and then you end up giving up more discounts. So never be afraid of any kind of pressures. In fact, you should be focusing more on the pressure on the customer side than on your side. And another most important thing, always sell value. When you are selling value, the question of negotiations sometimes may not even come up. And another most important thing is, in the process of negotiation, always see that you get something in return of what you are giving.
Excuse me, sir. Could you please elaborate on that one point you just said?
Yeah. Okay. What I meant by try to get something out of the customer in the process of negotiation, I will explain it through a real life incident which happened when I was in a Toyota dealership in Dehradun. We have regular walk-in customers who are attended by the sales consultant. Sometimes the sales manager also will be present during the discussions with the walk-in customers. So in this particular case also, a couple had walked in, a potential customer and his wife, they had walked in, and the sales consultant was smart enough to check the attributes of the customer, because we could see cash getting out of his pocket, a bunch of cash, the currency, we were able to see. And the sales manager also was watching how the negotiations were going on. After explaining product, feature, everything, the customer started asking, what discount will you offer? So the sales consultant replied, said, sir, the customer had actually walked in to purchase a Fortuner. So for Fortuner, we cannot give any discount. And then he pointed out to the other two vehicles which are parked in the showroom, an Etios and an Etios Leva. Sir, if you want any of these cars, I can offer some discount. The customer was totally disappointed. He just got up and walked out. At that point, I interrupted. When the customer walked out, he walked outside, walked totally out of the showroom. And then at that point, I asked the sales consultant, do you think you did the negotiations correctly? So, being a Hindi area, he replied to me, "Maine kya galti kiya? What did I do wrong?" The sales manager also supported him. He said, "Sir, what did he say wrong? Did he say anything wrong?" I said, "No, he did not see anything wrong. But when the customer has specifically come for a Fortuner, you are trying to downsell, you are trying to sell an Etios and Liva. That is not what the customer wanted. So how do we do it?" he asked. I said, "Wait." When I looked out of the window or out of the showroom, I saw the customer still hanging around outside the showroom. Quietly I went, introduced myself, and then I called them back to the showroom. They were, because I was sure they were keen to buy the vehicle. So they walked into the showroom along with me, got them seated, and after initial discussions and all, price, everything was finalized. So again he repeated the same question. "So what discount are you offering me?" So in reply, I took out the sheet of accessories which go with the Fortuner, and then I placed it in front of them. And then I asked him, "Okay, definitely sir, you must be requiring some accessories." So he went through the list and ticked about 3 or 4 items in that accessories list. And he confirmed, as "I would like to have these accessories." So I quoted the price, everything was. So from that accessories, I gave one item, which was the lowest cost item, as free. The customer was extremely happy. So this particular negotiation was being witnessed by the sales consultant and the sales manager. Then he took out the cash and then gave the money to me. I said, "Sir, you can hand it over to the sales consultant. He is the person who is handling this particular case." So he happily took the cash, went to the cashier, made a receipt, and then the customer went away happily. Later, the sales consultant and the sales manager, both of them came to me. They said, "Sir, now I understood what you were told. During the negotiation process, never give out anything without getting something in return." I think all of you would have understood what I meant by art of negotiation. There are some more things which we need to cover, and then I will explain them with real life experiences in the next episode. Thank you.